So, yeah. Came out as 188.16. And this is not right. It needs to go over to... Fill biome, huh? So, build 288, 16 with mudstone. That's not gonna work. Expected integer, so 288.16 and TP 289.16. It should be 4, not 16. What am I doing? Hmm. Hmm. Too many blocks. Crap. So that's still double too many, so. Oops, like, hit the be right back thing. I think that's the command to get rid of the be right back thing. Yeah, I forget what the... I gotta check what that is. What is the command to get the freaking... What is the hotkey for that? Why did it, Oh, it's because I hit those buttons, that's why. Yeah, let me change that. Nah, whatever, I'll leave it. I'll just have to remember that that's what I did with it. And the freaking be right back thing going. Those things still spawn on peaceful? I was just say no blocks were filled. No. Is it because it goes above where the nether should be? I mean, is that what the problem is? I mean, I see more blocks in that direction, so I know as it goes up to... Why is it skipping? Too many blocks. Still too many blocks. So apparently that's why. So I guess the stealing stops at, what? 128? No. Watch out for bats. Oops. Yeah, I just did all that without having the display capture on. Like a total doofus. Yeah, it's not like I was trying to record that or anything. I mean, pretty much what I was doing was this. All these commands here. $127. 126, and then down to like 110. Oh, it's got 2 R's in it. Too many blocks. Oh, of course it is. That's a real shame. I meant to record that. But what I was doing was just using those block commands to make a portal area for myself. In the Nether. And I put down a layer of obsidian after clearing everything, so I don't have to worry about gas blowing anything up. I mean, I'm in creative mode, so I'm not really worried about dying. And where the portal put me through, where it generated it, was not accurate to where the portal should have been. Like, where is the other portal at? The reason I don't know where the other portal at is that relative to this is because I used the teleport command to teleport over to where the portal should have been. I think it was over by 16, I think I had it written down at. But that doesn't matter, because I don't care about that portal. So the thing that I want to do, though... Look at this thing, it's just floating island. Is, I guess, pick a direction. Then fly through. And to hopefully find another fortress at some point. How deep is the lava? Yeah, I can't even see. trying to find a fortress to do a test. Nether farm for the wither skeletons. Sounded like a radiation meter. And Geiger counter. And right now, I'm not really doing it systematically, so much as just hoping that I find another fortress. I'm not sure what the fill biome command does. I mean, if it does what I think that it does. It's been a while since I played Minecraft, so there's a bunch of new stuff that I haven't messed with yet. What is this? It's a floating block. And at some point I should probably be paying attention to which direction I'm going. So I might end up going around in circles. Oh, you've never found one of these in the Nether before. Anything good? Fire charge. Curse of vanishing, huh? I do actually know what that is. Man, it's really making me go pretty far to try to find another fortress. I mean, I'm kind of having fun flying through the Nether like this, so. This is a thing called a bastion. I know that. I didn't know there was another word in bastions. Break it. I have no idea what that is. I do know what that is. Break it. I mean, I guess I should retitle this to Redstone/creative mode testing. Another bastion. No, I've already gone too far from my spawn to want to have to type in a TP coordinate every time I want to go to where the Nether Fortress is. And I'm not sure if a Nether Fortress counts as a biome, and I kind of want to test that. But if I go back and test that, then that kind of means that I'd have to fly all out this way all over again. There's a mood percentage. I want to see what the biome fill thing does before I go back. Because there's a chance that if it doesn't work for nether fortresses, then that means that freaking... So we're going positive along the z-axis, and let's go positive along the... So fill biome. Man, that brings me all the way back to World Edit. You could generate stuff with World Edit, and they finally added it to the game itself. So fill biome 253 34 1672 from to what, let's try 20 to 7 3 and then 34 1692 and the biome. Well, let me do Nether Fortress. Only Nether Wastes, huh? Of course it won't let me do a fortress. Will it let me do a bastion? No, it won't let me do a bastion either, so... A good thing I didn't go back to spawn to try to do this. Let's put a bamboo jungle out here. It counts as a freaking bamboo jungle. That's so stupid. Let me turn it back so I don't break something. Nether wastes. Crimson Forest. Can you generate a structure? World border. So no, structures are their own things. Let me Google that. Is there a structure generating command? Yeah, so no. Do I need a command block for it? So slash place. Okay. Place structure. Nether fossil? What is a nether fossil? Failed to place structure. Does it work based on where I'm looking? Do I have to be close to whatever block it is? And then the position. So I failed to place structure. I mean, I don't know what another fossil is, so... And it doesn't appear to use... Let's try Ruined Portal. Doesn't appear to use more than... Oh, is that where I'm standing? Or is that what I'm looking at? That's what I'm looking at. Okay, so that works. That's pretty cool. That reminds me of World Edit 2 with the blueprint thing. So, does it have one for the Nether Fortress? Minecraft Fortress. I think that's the End Fortress. 66, 131. Where did it generate at? 244661314. Oh, hello. I didn't see. I'm kind of focused faced here trying to figure out these new commands here. I haven't played Minecraft in quite a while. So, did it put the fortress here? Oh, it did. Okay. No, that's pretty cool. So it means that I could probably teleport back to the house, or back right to where my portal is, with just like a million commands up this way. Oops. How would I do that? Oh, it's because it's teleported me into the portal. So, if I generated a fortress like right here, that's cool. Alright, so now I don't have to worry about looking for one. One is right here by my portal. So the thing that I was testing, or that I wanted to test, was the wither skeleton spawner. So it should be spawning mobs now. Okay, there's an enderman. The blaze spawner. Get rid of you. The thing that I'm not sure of is, I'm pretty sure there's like a special thing that counts as a spawnable thing, like there's something special about the fortress themselves that it's not a biome type, it's not a, I think it has to do with the way that the chunk is named. Themselves at spawning, and I'm kind of doing this like a blind playthrough kind of thing. Like I know I could probably go look it up or go watch somebody's YouTube video on how to do this, or like, so it's not really a question of that so much. As it is me just wanting to mess around with the commands myself. I haven't seen any wither skeletons, so I'm not sure if the structure that I generated is going to work or not. That's much better. Like, it might generate the structure, but it might not actually count as the structure itself. Like, I mean, I see pigmen, but I don't see any wither skeletons. So it might have to be a naturally generated nether fortress in order to get wither skeletons to spawn. That's kind of disappointing because the whole point of the command, in my opinion, was so that like it would count as a generated fortress. What happens if I do it again? I just stack it on top of another one. It did. It's gonna add more. Why not? See what it does. Oh crap. Yeah, I've not seen one single withered skeleton spawn. Hmm. 120. No, I don't think it's gonna spawn wither skeletons. Like, it'll generate the structure just fine. But I guess the structure does not count as an actual nether fortress biome. So I should have seen wither skeletons by now. And I'm on fire. Well, that's disappointing. I mean, that means that I'm going to have to find one. And that does also answer my question of whether it has some special chunk information that causes it to be another fortress, or if they'll just spawn on nether bricks. And the answer is you have to find one in the I don't really know what the version is. I'm not even sure how to check what the version would be. I mean, like, I would have to save and quit to be able to see that. It's 1.194. That's frustrating. Means I gotta go find one. What happens if I generate one out here? Let's go a ways away. Hmm. Hmm. Seems like the legs are a little bit high in the overworld. Hmm. I did that. Oops. I think I may have broken something. Hmm. What are the other structures? There's a buried treasure, dude. Well, where did it go? Hmm. Oh, got some lava. I mean, it's so cool that you can, that they put it in the game that you can just generate structures wherever you want to. But it's kind of lame that it doesn't count as a valid structure itself, like to spawn the wither skeletons. Like, I see skeletons. But I mean, they could just be regular skeletons, because it's the overworld and it's spawning the, I mean, I guess it's spawning it up here because all the way up here is where the sky starts. And all the way down here where I've got the world generated is like, this is negative 60. Oh crap. Hmm. Oops. I don't think it's funny, chicken. I don't even know where that hole is. Hmm. There it is. Uh-oh. Champ, 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 champ. What is a jigsaw? City entrance? What is this? Oh, why not? Oh, pool. Target. Max depth. Target. Yeah, it's weird. Let me just hit this, see what it does. Incomplete command. I don't know what the pool is. 10. It's not filling in what it should be. So I guess jigsaw is not gonna work for me. Place template. Is it just like floating there? What does this say? You're all on fire. That's pretty cool. I mean, it really reminds me of running a bucket server and using World Edit and using blueprints. I'm not sure if it's randomly generated or if it's going to be like the same thing if I go over here and do that. No, it looks like it's the same thing. What is this block? Jigsaw block? What does it do? Generate? Yeah, I have no idea what those do. Oh, and if you can't tell, I'm like an old person that played old school Minecraft, and this is all new to me. Granted, I know that there's probably like Minecraft gurus out there, especially on YouTube, that know every detail about every part of everything. Me, that's gonna be enough. Keep jigsaws off. Levels 1, 2. What does level 1 do? What would that even be for? I mean, I know what a jigsaw puzzle is. The other part that I'm not sure that they've added is an undo command, and they have not. Replace template. City center. Yeah, sure, why not? That looks pretty cool. I mean, my plan was to test to see like how much damage a wither took, and because what I was gonna do is go to where it counted as a nether fortress and put something like this. So let me get a piston here. Don't know what a jigsaw block does. I mean, I'm assuming it must do something. Well, my theory was that the Nether had its own chunk data, which I'm pretty sure that it does for an actual fortress where there is an actual fortress. And it's strange that you can set a biome, fill biome. Oh, it completed it for me before. Oh, that's why. Nope. That's kind of frustrating that there's no way to artificially generate another fortress. And finding them can be a freaking pain in the eyeball, but since I do know that since I do know that whatever thing it is in the game that counts as another fortress in the game that causes withers to spawn, what I was gonna do is make like a one block platform. Like, I'm not sure where, well, instead of using the fortress itself, like, just imagine that what I'm building now is the actual fortress itself. Like, build something like that, and then have just a simple timer like this, or a simple thing hooked up like this, and then remove all of the other crap surrounding the nether fortress and hook it up to a timer. Which I guess I'll just do it that way. Probably be easier. It's a simple timer. You know, it would be a longer timer, obviously, but like, I'm just doing this to show what I'm talking about. And of course, that's not going to work. I mean, this should work, right? Yeah, I'm a little out of practice. This should, yeah. And rather than make the long, complicated shovel timer, just do the simple ton of repeaters timer. Yeah, I know they're not all gonna go off, but the way it's supposed to work is it's basically an AFK farm, and you go to where the withers are in an actual fortress. You clear out all the other stuff, and you know, they spawn on the block like that, and then that happens, and then they fall and they die. So what I was trying to test was just how much fall damage they need, and then thinking about it, like, well, they won't spawn on another brick, so that would probably be the easiest way to do that. Is they won't spawn on a hopper, and then if I filled everything surrounding that in the area with lava, and then trying to do this in survival mode would be a freaking nightmare. But so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 10. That'd be 10 blocks, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that'd be 20 blocks. And that would be 30 blocks. So I know that they're not going to die at 10. I know that they're not going to die at 20 because they're withers, but let's see. Oops. Guess he just fell right off. It's because I'm ooh. So they will die at 30. And if I wanted to make it like an XP farm, where will they stop dying is the question. So that's 30. There's 10, 20. And I know this is probably on a wiki page somewhere, but like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I go to 5, will they survive a fall from 25? Whee! No, they still died at 25. So 20 maybe? I don't have it set to easy, do I? No, it's at normal. Let's try it at 20. So he'll live at 20. Then how much? Let's try 23. 1, 2, 3. Hello. You are about to go for a ride. Yes, you are. So you'll live at 23. And at 23, you'll take 1 punch worth of damage with no modifier. So, no, so it's 23 seems to be about the good fall damage for Wither. Blur. I've been doing this for an hour already. It would be nice if I could up the amount of blocks that I could change with the fill command. So let me make sure that is in fact 23. So 65 minus 43 is that 22? It is 22 blocks, so not 23. So they start here. No, it is 23 because they start up here at 66. So at 23 blocks at one punch. Which I don't think that there's any potions that will damage a wither. Maybe splash health? I mean, they are skeletons. Let's see. Whee! Yeah, that works. Cool. Creepy! Did it despawn? No. Excellent work, guys. Hey, Mr. Spider. How's it going? You remember that time that you bit me and like knocked me off the thing in the block? Yeah? I do. I hope I didn't blow up any of my circuits over here. Don't think that the TNT went that far. I think I may have blown up my testing station for my freaking wither fall damage thing. No, it's fine. I should probably shut it off. Creepy! Which, since I have upgraded my memory. So, I think I tested this and I think it made my FPS bog. Yeah, I'm down to 40 FPS, 50 FPS. Yeah, I gotta turn it down a little bit. So, yeah, maybe 24. Yeah, it seems to run pretty good at 24. Again, I don't have like a beast of a computer that I'm doing this on, so I think I might even go back down to 16. Mm, no, it seems to be going fine. I mean, I do have what 16 gigs of memory dedicated just to Minecraft. It's only using what 20% of it. Hmm. Man, the thought that I got to go find another fortress, like, I mean, is there a way to artificially generate one? And I know that the answer is no. You know, my dusty Minecraft knowledge says no. Can you generate an artificial nether fortress? No, only nether, actual nether fortress. No, the answer is no. And I got lucky I didn't blow up any circuits. The Schleems. But yeah, the best XOR gate that I think I've ever found was probably this one. Is just the two repeaters, or the two comparators. Now, why I did this, I don't. Oh, it was to make it so it could have inputs on it. Hey, bro. Hi. You know, it's weird. It was like, I used to know a person that didn't like to be called dude, but they just had a bad reaction to dude. And like, I say dude all the time. And like, I would do it without realizing it. And like, the weird part that I think is strange is I kind of have that reaction when people say bro. And like, I don't know why. Like, there's not any reason I can think of that makes any sense as to like, I mean, it's not that dissimilar from dude. But I don't know, it's just something about it makes my brain like, and yet so many people do it and it doesn't bother them. And like, it always makes me think of that whole thought process. Like, hmm. If you answer these questions, actually, no, I'll just support you anyway. That's funny. Yeah, I'm like an old school Minecraft player. I'm also an old person. I'm not quite old and dusty yet, but I'm still pretty old compared to most people that play Minecraft. But I'm messing around in my creative flat world with what pretty much anything that my ADD tells me to do. Like, I did have the intention of setting out to test the Wither farm, but since there is no way to, and that has not changed, my dusty information is still correct. Since there is no way to artificially generate a nether fortress, that means that I have to find one. But the best Wither farm that I can think of is the same as my old Enderman farm. Like, my old Enderman farm would just be blocks like this. I mean, it would generate every creature except for spiders. And it was just on a timer. And then it would push them off. This is different than the Enderman farm. And they changed that too, is like the old Enderman farm would let you, had like a head masher. So they would take a little bit of fall damage and then the timer would go off and it would, like, two pistons with sticky pistons would mash their head until they suffocated. But now as soon as they take suffocation damage, then the first version of Minecraft, like, was it 12, 13 years ago? Like, all the way back where, in order for you to put a mod in, you had to open up the jar file, like copy and paste the modded files into the jar file. Like, even before they had launchers and stuff. Like, I'm pretty good at technical stuff. And yeah. And I thought that was super cool that you had to do that that way. Like, you're literally modding the source code of the game. And I don't think the advancements that they've made is a bad thing, really. It just kind of takes away some of the, you know, the nerdiness of it. Like, I mean, I know you could probably still do that stuff, and you know that. And then they came out with the bucket server after that. But they, since I stopped playing and since I came back, they've added so much more crap that I don't even really know where to start. I mean, I guess while I'm testing this and I have this pusher here, like, I know that withers will take 23 blocks of fall damage and then be one hittable. So this is 30. And I know there's probably YouTube pages and everything else, or YouTube videos with all this information on it, but I like to do my own testing. You know, I like to mess with stuff myself, so. And it's not like there's like a just because reason to it. Part of it is just because that's what I like to do, but the other part of it is not everybody knows everything. And there's the slimmest chance that I might be able to find something that they didn't find. That's 10. This is 20. Like I said, it's a slim chance, but I mean, I've already, well, not already, but like, I found more elegant solutions to the same problems that, like, you know, everybody has like their source that they go to. Like, I came up with a component in Redstone that was the equivalent of a transistor with the ability to switch a signal, whether it be a pulse or a solid on and off signal, in two directions. And then you could chain that to make it like a step sequencer with its own memory cells in it. Like, it was pretty cool. It was like self-reconfiguring circuitry with multiple directions modularly. Like, and I'd start speaking some type of alien language. It's like, what, the swirly character? Oh man, I forgot what that was. Like, what was it? Alt 0172? No. 0171? No. 0175? No. 178? No. I can't remember what it was. There's the double S alt code. Not that double S. The section sign. I never knew what it was called. It's called a Silk Road. It's all 1067. And we used to. Oh, well, let me type it in chat. 165, it'll let me do that. 166, it'll let me do that. But it won't let me do Alt 167, huh? I wonder if I go in Notepad hide the display capture, Alt 167. Whenever I copy and paste it into the game. Nope, well, let me copy and paste it either. Can you put it on signs still? Alt 167? No. That's frustrating. Why don't let me do the, like, I don't even know how to swirling text thing. That's 30. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 40. Don't think that Enderman can take more than. So let's see how they deal with 40. And no, the video didn't just skip to me doing something else after the sign thing that my brain did. So right about what here? You know, I kind of don't want to wait for the timer. The timer is more of a demonstration. So let's put a button on this. You missed. No, it's because I put it on the wrong thing. You missed. Yeah, skeleton, you there, Skeletal. Free! Oh, they took damage and teleported away? Might have to put it on a timer. No, they did take damage and teleport. That's bullcrap. So that must be how the Enderman farms work. No, it's because I didn't used to take damage and teleport. To be able to spawn him right here on the wall and fall. I mean, that's enough for him to fall and die. You gotta go? Well, thanks for hanging out as long as you did. I know it can be, like, you know, pretty boring. And I don't take that personally. But that is what's happening, right? I mean, they're taking the damage and then falling and teleporting to the ground. And I'm pretty sure they have a 128 teleport thing. Like, they will teleport to anything that's 128 blocks. That would mean I'd have to move this whole thing up into the sky. Having to make a Enderman overworld pearl farm. And it's either that or if they don't have a valid teleport, like if it's all covered in water, I know that trick. But they will still survive a 40 block fall. So, what's the widest part of this? So, I guess let me copy from this block. I need the stuff that's over there. So like if I copied from there, the highest point would probably be that side. over to like right here maybe. There might be too many blocks to copy. I mean, I just don't want to have to rebuild it. It's probably going to tell me it's too many blocks. I mean, it's not like it's difficult to rebuild, it's just... I kind of don't want to. So if I start from there... I mean, I would have to go like over here. So from there to... oh. Yeah, it's gonna be too many blocks. And let me go in this direction. Where is the ceiling on this Java? Does it let you just keep going in creative mode? And only survival has the limit? I mean, that does appear to be what it is. Holy crap, I'm 10,000 blocks in the sky. That's crazy. So this is negative 60. So 128. I mean, minus 60. Would be 68 blocks in the air, would be 128 blocks from the ground. So if I go up to 128, it would have to be 256. And that position is not loaded. Of course it's not. And they won't let you save your own templates. I wonder if they will let you set your own template. I mean, that's another bucket server and world edit thing. Minecraft, Java. Save template. It seems like it's an involved process. It used to be that you could just save your own blueprints with world edit just by the XYZ coordinates. Mm-hmm. And this is from 4 years ago, so it may have changed. And I want it to be next to like no blocks. And because the fill command is limited. Oh, frustrating. No, but I already know the answer to that, like, or at least I think I know the answer to that, like, I think I would have to go out above an ocean, which, that's the other thing, is you can set a biome to an ocean. So feature, place feature. Oh, that's cool. A delta? Pretty sure that's where the ocean meets a river. Like, that'll let you place. Well, I guess if you just fill the spot with water. Hmm. Alright, it's negative 60. is made of bread. Made of bread. Zombie. And I don't think anything will spawn in the ocean. So it needs to be centered at 126, so I hit the wrong thing. Freaking be right back thing showing up. Be gone, spider. So it'd only be what, 64 in that direction? And 64 in that direction. And 256 plus 64 is 320. And then 64 long positive Z. I think it should be that. Then crap. And 0. 2, 320. Then minus 59. On 0. And then 64. And water. Wet. And then it would be 256 minus 64 would be 192. And that would be that direction. And then it'd be what, negative 64? It's made of bread. Made of bread. Zombuli. So that should equate to 128 blocks from the central block up top, which that is not a star, that is a block, so that should be a sphere with slightly more than 128 water. Where things shouldn't be able to spawn. If I remove the ones that are here. And then, what is that? How many blocks is that from the bottom? I mean, it should be what, minus 59 plus 129 to give myself a block space. So at y is 70. So it should be yeah. So if I make my Enderman dropper fall on that block, it shouldn't be able to teleport anywhere else. Because from there, going all the way down and all the way up, well, except for this block, there's no valid teleport spots. So what would 70 plus 128 be? Well, see it. So I don't want the Enderman to fall 128 blocks. Back up to the spot that it's at, unless I have invalid blocks for it to teleport to, and have a retractable floor that it would spawn on, so. I guess give myself 40 blocks. So move it over by one. No, if I just do it like that. So that'd be 10. That'd be 20. That'd be 30. 40. Oops. Crap. And 50. That would be 60 blocks. So he dies from 60. Dies from 50. Dies and does not teleport from crap. From 30? Or is it 40? I know he dies from 50. Right, that is 50, right? Yeah. So from 40. Whee! So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 45. Dies from 45. That's 44. Lives from 44. No place to teleport to, huh, Mr. Enderman? I wonder why he's not teleporting away at all. I mean, this is the whole point of me doing the testing. Let's try 20. Trying to give him valid spots to teleport to. It just starts doing burnouts. Hmm. Interesting. So they do want to teleport. It's just, I guess, it's just not likely that they will, given that there's a slim chance that they're gonna find something like. I have another idea. And I didn't set the weather to, I didn't set it to raining, it started doing that and they gave me the idea to give them a valid point to teleport to. But now the thing that I want to test is if I make them fall into water. I mean, they have a bunch of different places to teleport to, yet they won't. That's vicious. So there is still the slimmest chance that they will still teleport to a valid location. But I mean, that's kind of okay. I'm trying to build an overworld Enderman farm because they changed my old one, which used to be a head masher. It was not fast. But it didn't have to be fast, it just had to generate ender pearls for me to get to the end. I mean, not that a wither will ever take damage or actually get hit with water, but Let's see. Did they take damage from water? They don't. Hey, how's it going? Going down. Are you trying to swim? You're just kind of falling very, very slowly. So now that seems to work if I go out to the ocean. Because the Enderman won't teleport to the ocean, and as long as I'm like 129 blocks above where the ocean is, that means that that's gonna work. I mean, because every other thing is gonna die. And that's 60 blocks, everything dies from there, even the Enderman. Dies from 45, lives from 44. And from 44 blocks, it stays with 1 HP. And just to be absolutely certain, any other creeper eggs or anything like, what is this thing? What is that? What are you? Are you me? I haven't played Minecraft in a long time, so I have no idea what this thing is. It's got a lot of HP. And a leg. Watch out for rats. Cod spawn, cow spawn, dolphin, donkey, elder guardian. Is that the warden? Whoa! Oh no, I've dealt with that thing before. Oh good, and it landed in the water. It likes that. Evoker. I don't know what that is. Are you bad guy? Let's see if he's a bad guy. I'm pretty sure he's a bad guy. Oh yeah, that's a yes. I'm dead. Hey, how's it going? Oh, this is bad. Yeah, apparently he just wasn't having that. Like, I really don't want to. Again, I fly. There we go. I really don't want to have my stuff get messed up here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I want to blow this up. Is I need to go from like here. Yeah, from like here. It's probably gonna be too many blocks. Like over here. No, something's wrong here. Oh, that's why. It's a positive value. It's positive 52 and negative 52. So it should be negative 30. And then, what, up like 5 blocks, so negative 54 to negative 50, negative 50. Mm. Now I messed that up. So it's got to go over 2 blocks. I mean, that should be a good enough wall, I guess, but in case any of the TNT does arc over that way, I mean, The motion sickness simulator. Yes. Yeah, that should be good enough. Got some glow squid. I was testing eggs. And yes, the answer to that question of mine was Evoker bad. And apparently they summoned the ally of Fuchs. Yes, squeak squeak. I'm sorry, but you gotta scoot there, Fox. Frog. I haven't actually seen a goat yet. Guardian spawn? This, I don't know what this is. Oh. Alright, it's out there. Hoglin, I know that it's horse. Husk? I don't know what a husk is. Well, I guess it's a beef jerky zombie. Iron Golem, Magma Cube, Mule, and a parrot. There's a piglin brute. Piggy, piggy! I haven't seen a polar bear yet. How's it going? Ooh, pufferfish. Seen them. A ravager? Don't know what a ravager is. Whoa. A Solomon. Sheep. A shulker. I haven't seen one of these. Feels like that block is looking at. Hmm. Oh. I think takes a lot of damage. Silverfish, Skeletron. I haven't seen a skeleton horse yet. Hmm. Slime. Snow golem. Yeah, they haven't changed. Spider, squid, stray. Whoa. I don't know what that is. Is that like a drowned skeleton? Never seen that. Don't know what a strider is. Oh, it's this thing. And it spawned with a pigman on top. Tadpole. Haven't seen those. Trader llama is different than a regular llama. Oh, that's cute. And off the thing it goes. Oh, okay. Tropical fish. I haven't seen one of those. The fishy fish. Oh, there's a bunch of colors too. Cool. I didn't know they flopped around on the ground. I haven't actually seen a turtle yet either. Turtle. Baby turtles, look. Now, I'm not doing this just to be cruel to the mobs. Is there a wither spawn? Wither skeleton? There's not a wither egg. But there's a warden egg. Vindicator, I don't know what it is. Or a Vex. Vex. I've seen a villager. Vindicator. Wandering Trader. Yeah, I know what he is. Warden. Witch, you've seen the witch. Wither skeleton. A wolf. A zoglin. Don't know what a zoglin is. Zombie. A zombie horse? I haven't seen a zombie horse. Zombie villager. Zombified piglin. Oh, it's just the old zombie pigman. Are there different kinds? Or is it just those? Hello. I'm free! He just jumps off the edge. Zoglin? This I've never seen either. Biggie. That's pretty cool. Free! So those guys are just gonna hang around, huh? Oh, now I got some interesting stuff to build my overworld Enderman farm for. So 44 blocks out above the ocean. And I'm pretty sure I could just use the standard spawner. Right, and that's what I was testing. I got hiccups. And creeper. Excuse me. Zombie. Skeletal. Enderman. What else spawns spiders? And it won't spawn spiders because it's only going to be 1 block wide. So, right here, where the Enderman lives. So any other thing that spawns should die, so I shouldn't have to worry about any other thing. I mean, that's probably the easiest mob filter to get just Enderman. And to get XP. It's gonna be super slow. But all I would have to do to change it between an XP farm and just Enderman and Creeper and Zombie and all of the overworld mobs except for spiders, because spiders won't spawn on a 1 block thing. Where is the witch at? There we go. And since we're testing, let's test that. Oh, that's a creeper. But I don't really want to be standing down here because just in the event that a creeper decides to blow up, so that's the 44 block there. We get a dispenser. We need a dispenser right here. Get some creeper eggs. You know, that's just like a scary thought, is creeper eggs. There's like alien eggs. And I may as well get one of each. With zombie eggs, skeletons. And have it spawn randomly to simulate the random spawning that's going to end up happening. And just hook up a simple timer. Which I thought of a timer because before I started the stream, I was testing to keep chunks loaded, and supposedly the easiest way to do that is just 2 hoppers put together. And I hadn't tested it, but I'm going to test it now. Is you just take blocks, or 1 block even, and where are those stone bricks? Here we go. You put it between 1 hopper going this way and another hopper into the other hopper. They'll just keep ticking back and forth. So if I put a comparator on that, it's a freaking clock. That's crazy. And it works too. So now if I go down here, and creepers shouldn't be able to explode by the time they hit this. So I could stand right here and make this an XP farm and not have to worry about it exploding. Because it takes the creepers a second to explode anyway. In overworld, practically everything. I mean, I want to say that it's impossible for the creeper to kill me, because they don't have a chance to recognize I'm here to blow up. No, it works. The only thing that lives at 45 full blocks, oh crap, is that's not good. Are you still alive? I hit you in the head. I was just about to say, does he not die? What did he drop? A skull catalyst? Did they run out of stuff up there? Or did it unload? Because I think it must have ran out of monsters to spawn. Oh no, it's still spawning. But no, that's crazy. I would have never thought of that. But you can make a clock out of 2 hoppers with a block in it and a comparator. I mean, even if you put more than 1 block in it, it'll only ever... I don't know. Look at that. Only just the 1 block works as a clock. That was pretty cool. I did finally run out of monsters though. Hello. Oh, and the other thing that I wanted to test was this stupid simple clock that is. And I'm pretty sure it also counts as a chunk loader. So the machine would still stay running. Because it's passing entities back and forth. I'm pretty sure that's what that does. I don't know that for certain though. I mean, I would have to find a way to test that. What was I doing? Oh, Enderman. And I did, I think I tested this before. But like a splash water bottle. Should work on these Endermen. No, it works. Cool. I can't believe that clock works. So, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, it's someone else has probably thought of it before. So it's not even like that for me. Like, I'm not trying to. I always assume somebody has thought of it before I have. It's just the first time that I've seen it. It's been tried it. It's pretty cool. I just can't believe it works. Hmm. Block just rattles around back and forth between the two operas. That's crazy. Was that the llama? No, it's a polar bear. The zombie horse. The skeleton horse. Guess I can't get on the skeleton horse. Probably not because I guess I sink. Hey, fishy feet. Was that the tadpole? What's up, tadpole? No, but no, this. I came here to test the wither thing, and I did that, and I forgot what the number was. I think it was 23. So I'm gonna have to retest that because I can't remember. Is it 23 or 33? But that's less important to me than knowing that it's 44 blocks for the Enderman. That I can successfully make a Enderman farm in the overworld over the ocean. So long as I'm 120 something blocks above. Because all it is it's just a straight line. See, that's what I do have to test in creative before I just assume that that's good, because this works because it's one block. But the way that it works is it's just going to be one long block with a bunch of pistons on it, like the wither thing, which that eliminates spiders from spawning because they need what is it, a 2x2 grid to spawn on. So that leaves every other overworld mob. And since the only mob that will survive is the Enderman, if I make the fall area, if I shift it up and down one block, that's the difference between every mob dying, including the Enderman, or every mob besides the Enderman. So that means I could make an AFK overworld Ender farm. Which has probably been done a million times already, but like, rather than filter through tons and tons of YouTube videos or filter through tons and tons of web pages, or and then have dated information or have speculative information, I now have my own information that I know to be correct from my own testing. But the one thing that might happen, but you know what I just realized, is it's not going to matter. Is because as long as I put water over the entirety of the outside of the top of the length of the spawner, and the way it's going to work is it's just going to be one long line of blocks with pistons on one side that as soon as they spawn, they get, you know, it's this. They spawn here, and then get pushed off by the timer, and then they fall. It's that simple. And how fast it is determined by, to ensure that they can't teleport anywhere else after they fall. I could just have it be sticky pistons and retract into the wall, like the floor just retracts and they fall that way, and it stays retracted, you know, until they fall, and then that would probably be the easiest way to do it. And if I just use the shovel timer with a pulse based thing and a mini timer that counts down to reset itself, it just sends a pulse to the pistons to push the stuff off and then retracts it. I could time it to where, as long as it, like, just 1 or 2 seconds for the Enderman to fall, after they hit the ground, if the piston's retracted and they don't have a valid spot to teleport to, so they stay down at the bottom. And I'm pretty sure that I could just put a hopper there, or a chain of hoppers on the bottom. I mean, that's real similar to my old Enderman farm. Like, we're talking old Enderman farm, where I send up a long on and a short off timer using a charged AND gate. One side of the AND timer, or the AND gate, had like 30 repeaters on it, so it took a long time to turn on, but as soon as it kicked off, it shut off immediately, just on a circulative timer. And what that did is, it was a little bit over engineered. It was more engineered than it needed to be. Like, it had more parts than it needed, but it was a head crusher and a flusher. So they would fall and then hit the ground, and then have their head crushed until they suffocated in the wall. And this was before hoppers even existed, which is what I mean by old. And they would retract the piston that was holding the water, which would flush out the bottom of the container to where you would AFK and stand there, because it was so old that hoppers did not exist yet. So it's cool that you can generate this, but it's frustrating that there's no way to artificially set it to spawn the withers. I mean, I know it's the overworld, but I was having fun with the place command because I'd never used it before. But kind of curious here to minus 200 to negative 60 to 56 and that's only 121 blocks. So it means since that was successful, I can add a few blocks to it. Maybe add a few more blocks to it. I could probably add even a few more blocks to it. This might be too many. Oh yeah, that's way too many. Still slightly too many. Yeah, still too many. Oh, I guess that's gonna have to be good enough. Will this work? No. That'll work. Pop. Look at him just floating midair. Like, this has been the first time that I've done this with the new computer here. Is it over? No. I think it's still going. You guys good? I think he's thinking about it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that again. Is it still not over yet? No, maybe? No, they're still floating. No, still not done. Hmm. Yeah, it's still not as bad as the time that I screwed up a world edit command and made every single block that was air into a torch block, and then it crashed. It kind of looks kind of cool. Went a little crazy with the fortress placement command. And I don't think any of the explosives managed to make it out of the blast radius. Get over to my circuits here. Oh, and this thing is probably one of the coolest timers. Runs on shovels. You can increase it to be more than just 9 shovels, but this works pretty well. Let me turn it on. It's got a memory cell that turns on or off, that holds the shovels in the bottom until all of the shovels are in the top box, and you can see the lights going off. Those are the shovels that are as they're counting up, and when it's fully charged, it resets the memory cell, which lets all of the shovels back out of the box. And when this torch lights up, which is when there's no shovels in it, it resets the memory cell again. So it's a resetting, adjustable, pulse-driven stage timer. And you can stick torches on the other side over here, and it's a stage timer, so you can have the same steps repeat if you need it to. And this is hooked up to a T flip-flop, which, where is it? The better version is this one. I mean, what it does is it fires a block into a hopper instead of a chest. Which I think I'm going to change that into this one. Just remove this crap from there and put the chest here. And if the block is in the top, it's on. And if the block is in its bottom, it's off. And it works with either a pulse or with a solid on pulse. The constant on pulse. The T flip-flop does. And the other cool part about this is you can pause it in the middle because it only drops the shovels out when it gets to the end, which that has some uses to it. But you can also reset it by just turning the timer off and changing the state of the memory cell. And this is probably the coolest thing that I found. I didn't create this, I found this on Reddit. This is the smallest, simplest XOR gate. It doesn't matter if they're both on or both off. Whatever state the other one is on, it just inverts the final output. This is what the original is. But I converted it to this so that you can hook it into other redstone stuff, because to try to do it this way with the two switches here like this would be kind of, but this emulates the same function as that, and you just add 2 blocks and some repeaters to it. This is another XOR gate. This is before, this is like the simplest XOR gate before comparators were added. What else? Simplest memory cell with multi-input and multi-output, and it acts as its own inverse depending on how you use it. The simplest T flip-flop in the chain, which is also a binary counter. And the simplest timer, which I'm going to build the coolest timer that I just made. The coolest clock. This is the simplest constant on to a pulse. The simplest pulse generator is just 2 repeaters and a torch. And it doesn't generate a pulse when it's turned off, so it's only when it gets turned on. I mean, some of the... Why is it so complicated? What are you doing? Like... They've got like glitched stuff and quasi-connected stuff and like sticky pistons with redstone beaters hooked up to the same block that's hooked up to an inverter with a delay on it. And you have a pulse generator. Like, this is the same thing, but I made it smaller. Spadraba. Shut up. What is it? This, like, I never thought that this would work, and I'm pretty sure at some point it didn't work. Because it didn't make sense that you would ever assume that it would work. But like, you put a hopper down, put the hopper into itself and put 1 block in there, it'll just continually go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And you have a redstone clock. It's like, what? I mean, you might say that, like, that isn't really useful for anything, because it's hooked up to the comparator, but you can always hook the repeater up to the comparator to extend the signal, and it's like, I can't believe that works. I think they must have changed the way that hoppers used to work, because I think I've tried that before, and the hopper used to try to put stuff into the other hopper so fast that it would cause a short, I'm pretty sure. You know, it's like if you have a super fast timer that just goes way too fast onto infinity, and it's like, no, we can't have that, and it goes shh, shuts itself off. That's crazy. I mean, the downside, though, between this and where is it? And this timer is it's not adjustable. I mean, that's cool that that other one works like that, but you can adjust it to the exact time or speed, and you can just add as many repeaters as you want to get a longer pulse out of it. But yeah, I think I'm clicking the button here now. Put that cookie down. I'm not sure what that's a reference to. Sure, it's a reference to something. But thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. I'm clicking the button right now.